Hi, it's Melisa with MaKa Movement, and welcome to day 19 of your 30-day challenge. Today we'll be working on yoga for your core. We use our abs, we use our hip flexors for a lot of yoga poses, and we want to make sure we're initiating them correctly so that we can work the deep abdominal muscles and not just the superficial ones, the six-pack or eight-pack muscles. Okay, so I want you to go ahead, lie down on your backs. So now you're lying down on your back and just kind of feel everything melt down in toward the floor. Notice how your pelvis feels. Notice how your back feels and your shoulder blades feel. And then here you'll just tuck your tailbone under and engage your core a tiny little bit. Okay, inhale, return to a neutral pelvis. It's called the neutral. Exhale as you tuck and imprint. Now you're using your core, you're not using your glutes. Inhale back to neutral. Exhale, tuck and imprint. Inhale back to neutral, and then exhale, imprint. And hold that imprinted pelvis. Just go ahead and feel it activate. Bring your legs up. This is called the tabletop in Pilates. Your shins are parallel to the floor. Navasana is a common pose, so we'll exhale, come up to your boat pose. So here we're balancing. Now if this is too much for you, you can take your feet down to the floor. Otherwise, shins parallel to the floor, arms are reaching out toward your toes. You can extend your legs if that feels okay too. So for Navasana, quads engage. Make sure your ankles are in line with your knees, in line with your hips. Hold it here and breathe. Squeeze your shoulder blades back and together. 4 and 5. Now cross your shins. Our knees come up high. This is a lot of core. Hip flexors work. Suck your belly in. Inhale, pick up. Exhale, lower down. Navasana again. 1. Look at your toes. 2, 3, 4, don't forget to smile. 5, cross those shins, inhale up, lower down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, cross your shins. Now sometimes you might be thinking, I'll never get my butt up off the ground. Keep your toes on the ground. Take your hands a little bit in front of your hips and inhale. It'll come. It's not that your arms are too short. It's just that we have to get this flexion in our spine, get our hip flexors to work. Cross your shins, inhale up. Good. Last one. 1, 2, squeeze the shoulder blades back. 3, 4, and 5. Then lower part way down, not all the way down, but just a little bit down. We're still looking toward our toes. Draw your navel in, belly's working really hard. Still looking at your toes. Ardha Navasana, half boat pose. And then release, lower all the way to the floor. Okay, so here, everything relaxes. Feel your core relax. Nod your chin toward your chest. Lift up slightly, just a little bit. Keep pushing your lower back into the floor. Look toward your toes. Strong quads. 4, 5, release, lower down. Let everything relax. Okay, chin to your chest, lift up. 1, 2, quads active. 3, even your ankles are active. 4, 5, now raise your right leg up toward the sky. So here both legs stay straight, nice and long. I want you to lengthen your hamstrings, lengthen your hip flexors, pull your leg in toward your face. So you activate your biceps a little bit, but still use your core a lot. Now reach your arms forward, tiny little lifts, so super small that the rest of your body doesn't move. Lift, 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 lift. Hold and pull, and then switch sides. So again, leg reaches long. They're not coming out to the side. I want you to pull them in toward your body. Pull that leg in toward you. If your neck starts to hurt, take your head down to the floor. But your right leg is still lifted off the floor. Good, now little exhales. Lift, 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 and release. Lower down, a nice little pull. And then let that leg come all the way down to the floor. Okay, so reach your arms over your head. This is just like Samastitihi, except that we're lying on our backs. Makes it a lot nicer. Slide your shoulder blades down your back so you feel everything work. Okay, inhale, take your arms up toward the sky. Exhale, lift just a little bit. So glue your legs to the floor. Let your core do the work. Slide your shoulder blades down your back. And then release lower. Okay, so arms come up, lift up. And release lower. Arms up, lift up. I'm anchored to the ground, but my upper body is working. Release lower. Arms up, lift up. Stay anchored to the floor, draw your navel in. Release lower, one more time. Arms up, lift up. Stay here, keep reaching, 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 and release, lower down. Sweep your arms down to the side. Okay, eagle crunches. I love these, they're a ton of fun. Okay, so eagle legs, right leg sweeps over the left. If you can, you'll hook your toes behind your calves or ankle, and then eagle arms, right arm underneath your left. So they're pretty challenging. We'll do 10 on each side. Exhale as you lift up. You're not gonna come all the way down. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Think small and controlled motions. Good, release, and then we'll switch sides. So now left leg comes over the right, knees are bent. You'll tuck your toes behind your calf muscles. Left arm underneath your right. Push your palms in together. And then exhale, lift. So it's only about an inch. Seven, 8, 9, and 10. Release, lower all the way down. Take your legs straight up toward the sky. Draw your legs in together, hands down by your sides. Point your toes and feel your shoulder blades down in your back. So in a lot of our inversions, we need a strong core and we need a lot of body awareness. So I want you to look at your ankles, your knees, and your hips. Keep them in alignment. Shoulder blades are down, and then lower your legs down as far as you can go without lifting your lower back up. So as soon as you start to pop up here, imprint. Okay, so lower down just a little, lower, 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 and then lift right back up. Okay, so lower down a little, 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 and then lift back up. If we come down too low, what happens is my lower back pops up and I've lost the core activation. Plus it's not good for my lower back, okay? So lower, hold, and then lift with control. Lower, hold, lift with control. Keep your shoulder blades down the whole time. Lift with control. One more time. Lower and lift. Okay, last one. Flex those feet. Drop your left leg away. Right leg reaches to the sky. Here, just hold. Strong legs. Knees are locked. Breathe. And then switch. If it's too much for you to come down this low, keep those legs up a little higher. That's okay. And then switch. Keep reaching through your legs. And then switch. Shoulders down. Both legs up to the sky, and then bend your knees. Take your feet to the floor as you roll up. All right, so that's just a little bit of core work, and we will keep on working our core strength, our back muscles, and the rest of the body. Nice work today, yogis and yoginis. Namaste.